Wonderful to see you back here.
What's going on, everyone? I will start momentarily. I'm just making sure my notifications are posted. Hi, babe. I'll be streaming this until at least 4. I know I didn't stream from Sunday on, but I had time to recover. I needed the rest and whatnot, get prepared. Make sure I was well rested and all that. Now, Friday I will still do an anime night, but it will not be Naruto for right now because of the cold temperatures and my hand's not wanting to work with it right now. So on Friday I will be doing a different anime game. Something a little bit more laid back and doesn't require a lot of attention. Because I just don't want to push myself too hard. But since I was out all day yesterday, I wasn't able to stream like I had initially planned. I was worn out and tired, and was like, yeah, I'm not going to push myself. A lot of physical therapy and whatnot, so by the time I finally got to things, it was like really late, and I was so tired I couldn't even eat. Okay, I definitely have the miscellaneous stuff that I need to do, but other than that, I guess I could do little miscellaneous stuff around here. Six of one, half a dozen of another. It doesn't matter which way. I figured sleeping for 12 hours I'd be fine. Now I know at some point I will have to do your character yet, babe.
This is a change of pace from our last outing. Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Welcome back from ads, everyone. Yeah, that is. Mom didn't get the notification, apparently. Send her a text message. Gotta get Mom up to date on it, because it's her character, so. Alright. That finishes that conversation. Basically, Penny said she's going to track down the dragon and then let me know where the dragon is. I couldn't pause in the middle of audio log, so. Wait, Tomb of the Villager. Huh. You know what? We'll go over there real quick. Uh, Someone posted something that's been posting.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
In a momento, I have a report I have to do.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
There we go. Because it doesn't look like I've been in this dungeon.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little visit.
That's the best you can do. You've made a great mistake.
No, I didn't. You just think I did.
Don't think you're going to get out of this alive.
Oh, I still will.
And no one to share in my victory. Incendio! Wingardium Leviosa! Incendio!
What? Never mind. I was gonna say 1 second. Ugh. I felt the sneeze coming. That's why I was like, oh crap. Heyo. Dang, I'm almost up to 90 followers. All the right things are going. I may end up eventually hitting up to having the 100 followers at a time. I'm making some headway. There's a gelatin in chat if anyone would like it.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
You know, that wasn't what I was actually trying to do. I just wanted to look and see if I actually... No, I did not. Alright, So I am missing a chest somewhere. Alright. Just earned reward points. Good for that. Alright, before I get started on this, I'm going to go use the restroom momentarily, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to use the restroom. It was a much needed restroom break.
It's not like her to forget.
We're gonna go play with dragons.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of
No,
course.
not Norbit.
Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
It's not Norbit. It's too soon for Norbit. This is pre-Voldemort even. Tom Marvello Riddle was not here. He hadn't even gone to
we are.
school yet.
I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would... I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well, you can.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Out of curiosity, where am I? Two.
Revelio.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Hold up, there's a bag. Burgundy Quidditch gloves. Ashwanda eggs. Easy, girl.
Poor thing must be really sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Easy, girl.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way.
How?
Until we've done what we came to do.
How is my controller already low on battery?
Protego!
Give me a second. I gotta change batteries. Already! How my battery died so quickly. I just charged them a few days ago, and I've not even used my controller for a few days. Oh, hey, there's a chest in here. Fernline cap. Meh.
I wonder how many they brought to capture. At least 10 usually.
Protego!
Where are you, Smithy? Thought you were joining us in Barino. I know you have your hopes about the fighting ring, but the true galleons are in Acclamantulas. You wouldn't believe how much Violet and I made a few days ago. Not to mention Barino's not half bad to look at. Anyways, we'll be moving on soon. Egypt, perhaps. It's such a relief not to be weighed down anymore. See you soon, Angus.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Wait. What was the name of that one chick from the spider place? Mary. Mary was her name. Okay. Mary Portman. If you're gonna do a stinky, at least cover it up, sir. Thank you.
There she is again.
She's fantastic.
From a distance.
There we go. Something told me I needed to fix the bridge.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Very reassuring, Penny. Can we not sit there and make... Do I need to have Nora? What do you mean, Mom?
Watch your step.
I mean, Nora's not in the stream, if that's what you were asking.
Or just raring for a fight.
That's a grip horn. Just cover it up, please. Welcome back from meds. I grabbed something from a chest and I don't even know what it was. But yeah, this is a grip horn.
Quiet, what was that? Well, there's no turning back now. Remember, we don't want to hurt her.
Remember, I wanted to look at something.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Woohoo! Dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge!
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep up. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Ugh, she isn't making it easy.
Exasperate.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
Yeah, understatement of the century.
I don't suppose she'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Fire in the hole.
Get to that opening below her. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Ow.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Aglim. Oh, God. I see spider silk. Oh, please tell me I don't have spiders to deal with.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair it.
I knew I got hit by something! If I didn't get caught on something, I would have been fine.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Easy, girl. Easy. Easy. Woo. Yeah.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever?
When the
She left
fuck
us
did I sign up for the
perfectly
Tri-Wizard Tournament?
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath. I'm ready whenever you are.
Revelio.
Do kind of a perimeter check, because I did kind of dodge a lot of stuff. Okay, guess I
I can't
actually
believe
grabbed
any
everything.
of what just happened.
Still taking it all in?
No, I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Ah, they went after family members. Which would explain why she hadn't heard from her nan. Or gran.
How could I have been so blind?
Whew. Alright. Dragon Quest is done. One thing down. Yeesh. Divination. The reward is Impero. Okay. Gobbledygook. Shadows. Alright. Let's go and talk to the professor in divination. This one, and I want the... Come on. There we go. I know what I forgot to turn on real quick. Open this up. No idea why the batteries died as quickly as they did. They just did. There we go. There we are. Alright. Peeves, where are you?
So frustrating.
Time for a lecture from my mother.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Itch. Huh. Okay. That finishes that one. Let's go down to the catacombs. Wait, what? Of course, an ad starts now.
I wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Okay. Welcome back from ads. I was basically checking some miscellaneous stuff. That is a deeper shade of purple. Mom, do you want to keep your orbicular violet? Or do you want to go with the swirl, which lilac? Which is a slightly deeper shade of purple. Or do you want me to give you a different one? Because I know I'm trying to keep it purple for you. An impressive ring design in violet. And this one says an unconventional twisted handle design in marbled lilac. So, do you want the violet one? That's kind of ringed and looks like it's an additional part of it. You want the lilac? Because the violet it matches the whole unicorn horn appearance, and I guess is a little bit darker, but this is more purple. Okay, option 1, the violet. Option 2, lilac. Option 3 is you want me to look for a different color. You want the lilac? Because it pops out a little bit more? Ironically. I guess I did have 3. So there's 3 of each type. Which means... I have one more of the Regal yet to find. One more of the checkerboard. And one more of the basket weave. Not counting the fucking saber yet that I have to find 2 more of. Okay. So there's 3 colors for each one of the handles. Okay. Alright. That's good to know. It's good to know that there's actually 3 of each, or 3 colors of each one of the handles. I didn't notice that until now. So, taking that into consideration, that would be 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, no, I guess I do have another 4 and 5. Okay. There are 5 handles left to find. All right, cool, cool, cool. Unless there's a whole nother set that I didn't know about. Good to know. Wow, I didn't even know Sebastian was sitting right there. Oh, fudge. Heyo! Hold on. I see shenanigans. Oh, shit, never mind. This is a...
How nice of you to stop by.
Tego! Stupefy!
By about what's the power?
Stupefy!
There you are.
Bad spider!
Tego! Stupefy!
Bad zombie! Down zombie!
Let's get this over with. Why can't I hit you?
Because I'm not letting you!
I will make you pay.
There's another one? Smorgasbord of enemies, and it's like, yeah, let's get rid of that because I'd rather
see what's
not
up your
have that
sleeve
many
this time,
enemies
Merlin.
sitting that close to me when I come out the front door. Especially if I'm going into catacombs. Oh, you son of a...
Confringo!
Okay.
Revelio! Confringo!
There. There's 2 over there, 1 over there, and 1 behind me. Alright, there's always 5 of these that I have to break.
Revelio. Looks rather dark in there.
I know I saw one over here. Didn't I see one over here? Right? Maybe?
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio.
I have one left, and I don't know where it's at. I need to get into position and see if I can find said item. Okay, here. Okay, that's my flu powder. Ah!
Confringo!
Over there.
That's that.
There we go.
Settled.
Merlin. There we go. Merlin trial's done. It was sitting here. I figured why not? Knock it out. Before I go deal with the Infras, which are zombies.
You're here.
Yay! Sebastian, why
Sebastian,
do you keep sending me
that
on
relic you
suicide
mentioned.
runs?
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
You think? Student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In the area behind the great room, which had suffered decay, amid the turnover sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further, if only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Feldcraft catacomb. Yeesh. Anyone else got that distinct feeling of something bad? First off, it's a Dark Wizard relic. Which, that alone's got me kind of on the questioning side.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Foul sense of success, he says. Did I say you can touch me?
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Incendio. Confringo.
This room is taller than it looks.
Guardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Oopsie daisy. I want the chest that's sitting up here. Because
Finding a
this
chest
is a
in an
crafting.
inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Huh. To dusk. You think I honestly was gonna walk into a room surrounded by spiders and not, I repeat, not think of the fact that there would be fucking, yeah, you funny.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Video. Confringo.
Alright, that's Confringo. Fuck it. Pop you real quick.
Bombard.
You don't want to fucking open the door? I'll fucking open it for you.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
That's the way I think I gotta go. Yeah, I think that's the way I have to go. So I'm gonna go this way. Oh, hello.
Ringo.
Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio.
Huh. There was something here. Well, if I'm running into spiders in this tomb, which is completely baffling me, because you figured it would have been zombie. And now I'm starting to think
Now
it
this
is
is
the
the sort
zombie.
of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Alright. This tells me that there's something. I knew it! That's the door I've got to go through. Okay.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Alright. Oh, hey, there's a... Okay.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Oh, lovely!
I need to find a safe way across. Confringo! Reparo. Lumos. Incendio! Lumos. Incendio! Accio! Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Lumos. Accio!
Taxidermy bat wings.
Accio! Guardian Leviosa. Accio! Guardian Leviosa. Accio! Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was minded to leave it where it lays, but research must come from before my felt to the rule. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak ones have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors, forgive me, but I used their very bones as keys. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment. Learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve well against enemies. Yay!
What did you
find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Pretty mean.
Why did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Oh.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
All right. Okay, well, I'm not actually going to use that spell. Yee.
Revelio.
That way I can't get two. That's Bombada. That's a fudge and yee.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going.
Down. Alright. So that is the circle. That is that. And that is that. So... do you. And you. What's behind door number 2? Okay. You. And you. And what's behind door number 3? I'll open the door, but I'm not going.
These bones. Nicely done.
But I'm not going that way just yet, because I'm gonna go play with spiders! Yay! Spiders flee before me!
Incendio!
Can make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Incendio!
Whew!
Incendio! Bombada! Revelio! Incendio!
Okay.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Sebastian, move your fat butt. Alright, time to go through the Room of Bones.
Lumos.
Hold on. That's a mermaid and talks about water. Must be a centaur. So something to do with land and water.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Revelio.
Oh, this is a definite spider fight. If you're scared of spiders, look away.
For a moment there, I thought that would never end.
Maybe a whisker.
Incendio!
Is that Devil's Snare?
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Ominous?
Is that ominous?
Well, that was quickly figured out.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
So do I.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Revelio.
At least another hour to go. If this relic does not work, which I really regret having to go get this relic because something tells me there's something wrong with it, especially if Imperio is the freaking curse it requires.
As we were
And I
leaving,
thought
Ominous
Crucio
didn't
was annoying.
even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Maybe important to Anne, but you need to also remember there are some limits to what you can and cannot do. That better be the chimneys smoking. Because otherwise, that's the whole village on
I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
You think? That's not the chimneys. That's not the chimneys!
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Let's hurry.
That was meant for me. That was finished. And about this, Sebastian. I think it. Let's get Greg. Almost. No! You.
Dude, Sebastian!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Dude, you went too far with that one. Even I had to agree. That was too far. You used Imperio and then made the goblin slit his throat. There is a limitation to what you can do. That was uncalled for.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
I just said what he did was not right. And seriously? I literally just said that what he did was wrong. That he took the wrong action for that. Why am I getting punished? I'm not the one that did it. That is crap. Definitely gonna be chewing Sebastian out. He's going too far. Oh, boost your friendship with Sebastian. No! Because boosting my friendship with Sebastian is going into the wrong approach. Yeah, it's fine to learn the spell. Fine. Whatever. That's just to learn it. I ain't using it. It's better to know it and not use it than never at all. Because it's part of one of the achievements. You have to know all the spells. But the fact that Sebastian! Your stupid stunts are going too far!
Did you speak with my uncle?
I agree with Ominous. Yeah, I spoke to your uncle.
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
No, I'm not standing by you.
I'll send you an hour when I
What
have
you
news.
did was wrong. And I'm not liking it. Oh, I'm so frustrated with Sebastian right now. Okay. Dude. There is a limit to what you do. Wow, that was short-lived. Welcome back from ads. Yes, I sound irritated. I am. What Sebastian did, I do not condone. There is a limit to what you do. It's understandable to understand the curses and what they do. But you never use an unforgivable curse to take control of an enemy and use said curse to make them kill themselves.
Oh, good, you're safe.
You stop them and you turn them over to law enforcement. You don't take actions yourself. Now, if pray tell you happen to use Expelliarmus or a counter spell to counter a move that they did, and it happens to cause an accident and they die, that's understandable. That is an accident. It was not intentional. But to use an unforgivable curse and forcing them to do something, to hurt themselves or worse, that is unforgivable. That is uncalled for. That is unacceptable. You're no better than them if you're doing that.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Wait, the Snidget that was originally... Oh.
Where
okay.
exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out
Oh
of
man,
it.
I missed a Torkoal.
But I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise in our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
I am not happy right now with Sebastian. Alright, for now, I am not going to go do that quest. What we are going to go do is I'm going to fast travel over to all of my locations. If there is a named enemy in the area, I will defeat them. If there is a Merlin trial, I will do it. If there is an ancient magic trial, I will do it. So the rest of the remaining time will be basically doing miscellaneous stuff. I am leaving the 2 main quests, but if there happens to be any more side quest stuff that pops up, I will go do that. I'm leaving the main quest for another stream. Right now, I just want to go knock out the main stuff, like getting to where I can hold more gear and have more ancient magic bars, and also whatever. I'll even do astrology tables if I come across them too. I just want to do the miscellaneous stuff, kind of get them knocked out. So, we're just going to get some miscellaneous stuff done. House that I want, I think, is that, yeah, that one there. I do not approve of what Sebastian is doing. I want to make sure that's abundantly clear. Come on! I managed to figure out how to get into this building because it's a bugged building. Alright, yeah, this is a wand-in. Okay, that's my checkerboard. That's my 3rd checkerboard. Now leaving the remaining few wand pieces, or wand handles to go. Meh. I don't care.
Hello again, Miss Wolf.
Hello again. What can I do for you?
Just need to sell a few things.
What do you have for sale?
If it's undiscovered or it's better than what I'm currently wearing, then I will keep it for the moment. But if it's weaker than what I have, then I will get rid of it because I am not keeping it.
Thank you for your booking. Hope we can see you again.
Okay, that's a Merlin trial, which is up there, and the way to get there naturally after I had already done this on mine, was this way. I did not know that this was the natural way to it. Now this one is self-answered. This is parkour. I will be doing this until at least 4 o'clock. Dude!
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Whew. Okay, that Merlin trial is done. That's a Niffler den. I will poke my head over there. I'll even do the butterflies. So I will mark the butterflies because I know they're over there, but I'm going to go over to the Niffler den, which is technically directly across the way from me.
Wonder who lives here.
So cross the bridge. And the Niffler den should be over here. If there's a shiny, I will pick up the shiny. Otherwise, the only ones I want are named. Alright, Nifflers. Female, 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 and a lone male.
Revelio.
Is it just you 5? Yeah, it's just you 5. Okay, so none of you are shiny. Alright. Fine by me. I'll leave DB. To identify if they are shiny, they will have a small star icon on them by their name. That is how you identify if a said creature is shiny. So if you see Niffler and what looks like a 4-pronged star, that is a shiny. Butterflies lead to chests. Chests are cosmetics. Cosmetics are nice little things. Come on! Come up! Thank you. Chest should be right there. A dwelling. Okay. Thank you, butterflies. Alright. That's a treasure vault. I'll deal with that later. Astronomy table. We'll go to that. Alright, we'll go to the Merlin trial first.
Confringo.
Whoa. All right.
Revelio.
There's what I was looking for.
Pity, not quite.
I'll go over here, but that's where I'm gonna go. So, but over this way. Only reason I'm going over here is because, one, there is a Merlin trial that I believe is sitting over here. And two, there is a treasure vault. But it's the fact of the Merlin trial.
Confringo. Confringo.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Confringo.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Because I knew there was a Merlin trial hidden here. Okay. I need to do... Yeah, actually, that was the right one. That one's done. And that should be the Merlin trial.
Aloha Mora. This looks intriguing.
Technically, I don't need to do like half of these because they don't really have anything. So these treasure vaults are just extra bonuses. It's just a chance at some gear. Otherwise, it's not necessary.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Centaurus. Actually, you know what? Because I keep forgetting that this actually is a factor.
Revelio.
If you periodically do this, it'll actually mark a lot of things. I, for some reason, keep forgetting that that was a factor. It actually reveals everything that happens to be nearby. Like the whole inferior layer and blah, blah, blah. I don't care about those right now. Those are basically stuff I'll do on the side. So what we're gonna hit next is this Merlin trial. This ancient magic hotspot. Poke our heads in and check the Jabberknolls as well as the Thestrals. Maybe wiggle our way over here, take out the 2 camps, and grab this named foe. Maybe. But for now, what we will do is we will go right to here. That one. Angled perfectly. Only because I know.
Enjoy stealing hippogriffs, do you?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I do. Because it means you don't get them.
These rocks have seen better days.
This Merlin trial is a pain in the rear because this is a very, very annoying parkour. No!
Merlin himself would be proud.
Ugh. Merlin Trial of Hell. The link that just came up is my Discord. If anyone would like to join that, feel free. Alright, since we'll hit this ancient magic. Which is actually relatively closer than I thought it would be. Centaurs! Hey, what's up, buddies? Would you be willing to help with the spiders? No? Okay. Was only nice asking. I'm not going to sit there and say good.
Haven't you? Don't think I'm afraid of. You're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, their goblin helm, but then it was ours. You're the one who released our dragon. You'll lose on scales yourself for that. I've seen your magic, and I'm not... You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend.
Dude, I don't care.
You're the one who uses the dark arts. I'd recognize you anywhere.
That wasn't so difficult.
Revelio.
There's a spider.
Revelio.
You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't. I've seen you, Jewel. You shouldn't go about stealing goblins' helms stolen by others now, should you?
Okay, whatever. Let's go poke our head over here, check a Jabbernoll nest.
Always giving the dull tasks.
You know what? Forget it. I'm not going to check the Jabbernoll nest right now.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em up in tail.
I'm going to hold off on checking the nest right now. Yeah, let's go check over here. Should be a named enemy over here. If it's a spot that I've been into, then I will ignore it. If not, I will just fight it. Whoa! No! No tongue! Oh, it's the next spot. Alright, it's a medium camp. It's a medium camp. Okay, we'll go hit this. And then assess. Because I also need to give myself time to... Hold on. Okay.
Revelio.
Sounds like a troll.
Revelio.
Come on. There's another balloon. One more balloon. Hello, hello, hello. Let's poke in and beat some goblins.
Show yourself.
There, I showed myself.
Easily.
I'll knock out one more camp. And then I'll probably head out to someone.
Unimpressive. No! I will make you pay. Someone's been taken out last week. I won't rest.
No, you'll rest when I defeat you.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
There we go. I have a few minutes, so if that's the case, since I only have a few minutes, I will just go over here, save, post the raid messages. If you have a subscription, that's for those who have a subscription, and for those who do not, because we only have a few minutes. Hey Mom, can you let him upstairs know that we're getting ready to leave here in a little bit? We're gonna run over to the pharmacy, pick up some things, and then go pick up dinner. So if you could just let him know to get his shoes on.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you.
Come on, I want to talk to you. I want to sell the pieces of clothing that I'm not going to be using. Making a lot of money, which is great.
Passing through.
Go unlock the things that we gotta unlock. I'm almost level 34, which is great. Very tiring. Did I see the desk? Nope, there it is. But yes, as I had previously stated, Friday, instead of doing my Naruto stream due to the cold, because it is hard to actually get my hands to work with it, I will be doing another anime game instead, one that doesn't require too much function out of my hands with the cold. So, be prepared for that. I'll probably make the decision on what I'm going to do either tonight or tomorrow, and then I will begin posting my stream on Friday, so be sure to catch that. Otherwise, I will continue doing Assassin's Creed Odyssey on Saturday and Hogwarts Legacy on Sunday, unless something comes up or other things, and then in which case I will either bump them back or completely cancel it. So just be sure to keep track of notifications in Discord. But let's see here. Wasn't he? Yeah, he's still streaming. Weird. We're gonna go see Noob. Great dude. So, I think he's doing... I'm not sure what he's streaming. But it's been a while since we've raided Noob. But hopefully you all enjoy him. Give him a follow if you like what he makes. Be sure to show him some love.
And I will see everyone on Friday.